and welcome to Being Amrita Chef and Beyond. I'm Amrita Raichand and it gives me great pleasure to create a recipe for our guru. Yes, today is Teacher's Day and I think it's just imperative that we create something wonderful that befits our teacher. So I thought when we are making something for Teacher's Day, let's give the teachers the strength that they need to handle so many students, right? Of course, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of patience to be able to teach. So today's recipe is going to help our teachers with just that. Let's begin making some yummy granola bars. So let's begin. Now this recipe I have created with keeping children in mind. I mean, if it's Teacher's Day, technically should not the children cook for their teachers, right? So this is a very, very easy recipe. All that has to be done is take all these healthy nuts and seeds and toast them. Okay, so I've got some walnuts in a pan, and then I'm going to add some seeds which are pumpkin and sesame and some muskmelon seeds in it. I've got some cut almonds as well. Now these nuts are going to take a little while to toast, but mind you, they have to be toasted on very, very low temperature. Obviously, as a parent, you're going to help the child do this. I don't advise children go near the fire. So I'm going to allow this to toast. Then I'm going to add another ingredient to it, but that doesn't take too long to get toasted. So that will go after about 4 to 5 minutes. In the meantime, I will show you how you can melt chocolate through the help of a double boiler method. So you have a bowl, you have a saucepan like this. What you're going to do is you're going to pour some water in this saucepan first. And you have to make sure that it is not very high. The water should not touch the base of this bowl. So I can go a little more. And then we're going to add the chopped chocolate to this. Always chop your cooking chocolate because then the melting happens evenly. Okay, now I'm going to pick up this entire setup and I'm going to place it on another flame, again on low flame. So what's going to happen? The chocolate is going to melt with the heat of the steam that comes out of the water that we have added into the pan. Now I very often use the microwave also to melt chocolate. It's a little quicker and you don't have to keep paying attention to it, but people who don't have a microwave at home, this is the best method. This is actually the correct method. We just take the easier way out. Alright, so now let's look at our nuts. They seem like they are toasted, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some oats. So I use gluten-free oats, and what they're going to do is they're going to add the much needed fiber to our granola bars. Alright, so let's check the status of our chocolate here. Chocolate has started melting. Alright, now here my chocolate is done. As you can see, it's beautifully melted. You have to be careful while melting chocolate. You should constantly keep stirring it because at no point do you want it to get burnt or seized, right? And then here I have turned my other pan as well off. My nuts are nicely toasted and I can get a nice nutty flavor. You can see that the oats are cooked as well. They've changed their color from white. They have become a nice golden brown color. This is done. Again, how do you check if the chocolate is of the correct temperature? You just touch it to your lower lip like this. Still a little hot. It's also a good way of licking the chocolate away. So I'm just going to bring it down to room temperature. The moment you don't feel the heat on your lower lip, because that's a very sensitive part of your body, you know that the chocolate is at the right temperature. Alright, so come on, now it's time to do the mix. So I'm going to add the nuts and the seeds and the oats to this mixture. Alright, so the nuts and the seeds and the oats have been added. Now let's make it even healthier and a little more gooier by adding some chopped dates to this. Okay, now what the dates will also do along with the chocolate is bring the entire granola bar together and keep it together well. Alright, so now this is done, and now we are going to put this in a platter like this, or you can set it on an aluminum tray as well, but this is a pretty platter, so I chose to use this. Right, now we need to flatten this whole mixture out right till the edges and the small crevices that may be left behind. Try and cover that with the help of your spatula, or you can use a flat spoon as well. Seems like this is done. Just now a little while in the fridge for it to get set properly, and then we're going to start slicing them. So 1 hour or 2 hours, it should be ready to cut. Right, so now this is set. I am going to take the cling wrap out. That is why putting a cling wrap on the base is very, very important and helpful, because you can take it out very easily too. Alright, so now we're going to place this on our chopping board, and with the help of a knife, we're going to cut this. Alright, now I am going to place the ones that have not broken neatly on a plate, but I will advise you, if children are going to make this and present it to the teachers, I would like them to cover it in colorful cellophane papers, wrap it and give it so that they can carry it to school, and when the children are driving them mad, they bite into one of these and they're going to be done for the moment. So on that happy note and a healthy note, very happy Teachers Day. Please do respect your teachers, because we all are what we are today thanks to our gurus, thanks to our teachers. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Being Amrita Chef and Beyond. After all, like I mentioned earlier, I'm also your teacher, right? So I hope you continue watching my YouTube channel and keep sharing the love and sharing the joy with all your friends and family. I will see you very soon.